Mouseketeers, Princess Minnie or Kate here, and if you're a returning friend, welcome back. I'm so excited to be sharing more pin mail with you today. If you are a new friend, welcome. This is a huge pin-based Disney channel. I also do things like hauls and unboxings of Disney subscription services, and I'm gonna have some pin boards coming up and lots of cool, just fun Disney content in general. So today I'm really excited because I have, I think, 6 or 7 different Disney purchases and trades to share with you related to pins, and I'm going to save one for last that I'm crazy excited about because it's actually a bunch of pins that I purchased from another wonderful Disney YouTuber. So if you want to see who that Disney YouTuber is and what I purchased from them, you are just going to have to wait till the end of this video. Let's get started. As I've been saying in a lot of my videos, some of this mail is super old. The one that I got from my Disney YouTube friend is very recent. I pretty much just got it in the mail maybe a week or less ago, and this is my first chance to film it. The rest is probably fairly old, at least a month, maybe more, so I don't necessarily remember where everything comes from. Just bear that in mind. This first, however, I do. This is from an Instagram seller called Collect Random, and I've purchased from them several times. They are definitely a reputable group to buy from. Alright, so the 2 pins I purchased went along with another pin I also purchased from them at a different time that I showed in a recent pin video, and they are 2 from the same series. It is Todd and Copper from The Fox and the Hound, and they are in just this super cute little series of pins of some of the Disney animals, and they're from Disneyland Paris. So here is Todd, and I love his big eyes and his bushy tail. And oh my god, look at Copper's little face and his little foot sticking out with this cute pose. And so here Todd and Copper are together. I'm not a big Todd and Copper collector by any means. I can't even watch that movie. It's too sad. I just want to watch the beginning and then turn it off. I think that is such a sad movie. It might be the saddest Disney movie ever in my opinion. And yes, I bawled through Coco and love Coco, but there are some really redeeming qualities of that movie at the end. And I don't know that this movie totally redeems itself for me. I think that they are such cute little guys though. And one thing I mentioned in an earlier video is I showed Thumper, and Thumper's name tag said P on it. And Todd and Copper, their name tags look like, I'm reading it in my viewfinder, but I think they both say R, right? And so I guess their names in French would both begin with an R. 2 pins I purchased open edition from Hong Kong Disneyland. I think I bought these back when I was getting some Hong Kong tins, and I just never showed these to you guys, so I will now because I put them in with the rest of my pin mail, and here they are. I was actually very surprised to see them. So I don't know if these are available for sale in any other park. I haven't seen them, but they are beautiful and they represent my main 2 princesses that I collect, Cinderella and Belle. I think these pins are absolutely gorgeous. And my Hong Kong pickup person is over on Instagram at disneyaddict.trade. I have not been purchasing a ton from there recently because I'm actually kind of trying to save up to make a really big purchase because I have seen some really cool Toy Story Alien merchandise, especially clothing wise, that I really would like to get my hands on, but I'd like to just purchase it in one fell swoop. But these pins are pretty spectacular. I'm glad I picked them up last time I did a purchase. So they're both from the same series, and this is Belle, and it looks like, you know, she's reading a book there. Beautiful. Very light, pale background. Pretty crown, lots of beautiful details, and there's this little rose dangle element that is just stunning. This Cinderella one, same concept with a really pretty light blue background. The crown has some blue in it as well, the same beautiful accents, and her dangle element is a little slipper. How pretty is that, right? And they have those for a bunch of the princesses. I know they have Snow White. I think they also have maybe Aurora. I think they have Rapunzel. I want to say they have 6. I can't think of who that last princess would be. Ariel maybe? Probably Ariel. But so I think this is a gorgeous, gorgeous collection. The next package I'm thinking is a trade I did, and it looks so. Let's see. I don't think this is too old compared to some of the things I have. Kate, thanks for the fun trade. Hope you love your new pins. Love, Kristen. Thank you so much, Kristen. And I hope you love whatever pins I traded you for as well. There's a little Olaf and Elsa sticker there. That's so cute. And then I definitely remember making trades for these pins. Very, very excited about these. And she also included a cute little sticker from Hong Kong Disneyland. Look at this cute little Sally sticker. Oh my god, that is absolutely darling. There's also this, I don't know what this is. Oh my god, I think it's like the smallest, maybe like post-it notebook or something I've ever seen. Look, it's Pooh Bear, and it looks like, is he wearing like a witch hat or something? And when you open it up, there's like these teeny tiny little notes. Like, they're not much bigger than what, maybe like a quarter. And I guess, I'm assuming you can just peel one off. And there you go, you have some sticky notes to include in like a trade or something. That's darling. Thank you for thinking of me. All right, I have some really fun pins to share with you. It looks like there are 3 pins that are, I think, from booster packs, and then 1 LE pin, and they're all from Hong Kong. I don't know if she got all these are super cool Hong Kong pins, but there we go. I've been seeing like themes in my pin trading videos recently, which is crazy because I don't pick these pins to go together, and they somehow do. They all connect. I don't know. It's like spooky. Okay. But one thing, I've actually been waiting to talk to you guys about this trade because one thing that happened is she had a certain number of pins from me she liked, I had a certain number of pins from her that I liked, and really the value wasn't super adding up there. Like, it was fairly close. What I said to her is, these are the pins I'm interested in. These are the pins you said you wanted. What if because there were more from her that I wanted. So I said, what if I trade you these pins and I also like PayPal you $6 or whatever it was, something like that. And she was totally up for it. And I think sometimes that's a really good way to make a trade go through if you can't, like, you can't always do pin for pin. It doesn't work out that way. Like, I didn't have, this is a super cool LE pin that I'm super excited I have. I didn't necessarily have like an LE pin that she wanted. I don't know what I traded her, but so I traded her a couple of pins plus sent PayPal her, I think it was like $6 or something. So just keep that in mind as something you could offer somebody should they ever decide to like make a trade with you that's just seems like it's not coming up the way both of you would hope. You want it to be fair, you want it to feel good for both people. I've also been on the opposite side of that too, where I received money for an extra pin that somebody wanted in addition that I had 2 pins they wanted, only 1 that I wanted from them, so I actually went on eBay, looked up the value of the second pin and subtracted a couple of dollars because otherwise they could just buy it on eBay, so I'm not going to charge them the same price. It's silly. For me. That was silly for me. Whatever you want to do is fine. Okay, so the first pin that I have to show you I'm crazy excited about. It's from Hong Kong Disneyland. It's an LE like I mentioned, and it is, let's see, limited edition. Ooh, 600. That is low. That is really cool. It features Jack Skellington, whom I love. And it is from the 25 Years of Fright, so Nightmare Before Christmas celebrated 25 years this year, which is cool because this is the year I got into it. So I like to collect things that remind me of that. And this will be perfect for a Halloween pin board next year. My Halloween board this past year was more cutesy. The characters going trick-or-treating. It was really cute. Even the villains on it were cute. I'd like to do a little scarier one, a little more frightening one next year. So I need to get some really cool villains. And the others, I got some super cool Toy Story characters that I believe were either from mystery boxes. I think a mystery box and a booster pack. Look at the colors on this LE pin, and again, it glows in the dark, which is pretty cool. I haven't tried that yet, but it seems neat to me, and it has a couple of layers there. Jack really jumps off the pin, which I think makes it look extra neat. And again, like I said, it celebrates 25 years of Fright, which I thought was such a special touch. I like the pumpkin that's on fire as well. Yep, definitely one of my favorite pins I've traded for in a long time. I also got some pins to add to my Little Green Man collection. I want to say this one was from a mystery box. I think he's just so cute in square form. And then this one goes along with the next pin I'm going to show you from a booster pack. And all the characters were really cute in it, but I am trying not to collect all the Toy Story characters and focus mainly on this guy and the other guy I'm going to show you. Who is it going to be? It's Lotso! I think I have come to terms with the fact that Lotso is now my 3rd favorite villain. It always was, it used to be Gaston Scar, and then I couldn't really think of a third one, so I used to be like, maybe like Hook or somebody. But I think I finally said it's Gaston, Maleficent, and Lotso, with Scar coming in fourth. Because I love Lotso. I think he's so sweet, and I totally understand his motivations. So again, Kristen, thank you so much for the trade, and I'm really thrilled we could make that work. I hope you loved your pins too. I'm thinking this next one was a trade as well, around the same time. I usually, just so you know, if you want to trade with me, I usually every couple of months post a trader pin video, and these girls actually made trades with me based on that, so that was cool. Oh, this is such a sweet card. Look at this. Look at these little birdies just calling me to say hello. Hi, Kate. So thanks so much for trading, Nicole. Thank you so much, Nicole. I remember talking to you. You're such a sweetheart. Okay, looks like I've got two pins here, and one that's definitely like the main pin, and the other that is also super cool. I have a small pirate side collection that I've been working on. I'm not like putting too much effort into it, but if a pin strikes my fancy, that's great, and this one did. I think it's very shiny. Really like it there. The main pin I wanted to trade for was this silhouette Hidden Mickey Winnie the Pooh pin. These are very hard to find authentic. I have a whole bunch in this series. I don't believe I ever found Pooh though, so this was super cool. I traded for these at the Walt Disney World resorts over the summertime, and so I do have many pins in this series. I'm fairly certain most of them are not authentic, but as for me, these are for my own personal collection, so authentic or not, I really don't care as long as they look fairly decent. And this one is awesome. So this one, I'm going to say, it's authentic because, she sent it to me and, I trust her. But look how cute this Pooh Bear is. Oh my God, I think he is so adorable. Okay, this next one looks like a name I recognize as somebody that I purchased pins from. Yeah, I definitely purchased this one, but it's been so long now that I'm not 100% sure where it's from, so I don't want to give you any wrong information, but this is perfect for one of my princess pin boards. But I promise is coming. I'm just trying to get some pin mail out, so I make sure I have as many pins to show you as possible. So this pin features Aladdin and Jasmine. How pretty is this? With its scalloped edges and its really vibrant colors. It says 1992, I guess that's the year the movie came out. Oh, this is such a good movie, such good characters, and just such a pretty pin. Cannot wait to add this with the rest of my Jasmine pins. When I started this channel, I did think Jasmine was going to be the main princess I collected, so I have a good number of Jasmine pins, but then Belle and Cinderella kind of just came right in and stole my heart. So it didn't work out that way, but I do really love Jasmine. If you watched the Valentine's Day couples challenge that John and I did, I said that Jasmine would probably be my real life bestie. I just think she's fabulous. Okay. This next one, I don't know what this is. Oh, I do know what this is! Oh, this is exciting. I'm so excited I get to show this to you guys. Oh, plus another princess pin. But I actually have 6 pins here to show you. Okay, I got such a good deal on this set from a group I tell you guys about all the time. It's on Facebook. Just search up Disney Pin Weekend Deals. And so when this set of 6 pins was originally sold, it was sold for $50 in the Disney parks, and I actually paid less than that. Less than that for sure, for 6 pins. Now these are annual pass holder pins. They are beautiful, aren't they? They're a cameo set. I'm going to show them to you up close, but quick story time. I tried to buy these pins when I was in Disneyland over the summer. I was going to pay full price. And so I asked the guy, there was no sign anywhere that said these are annual pass holder pins, nothing. So John was like, oh, do you like them? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, okay, well, I have a certain pin budget. I wanted to buy you a certain number of pins. So just, we'll take them, So John asked the guy to get them out of the cabinet where they were sitting, and the guy's like, okay, can I see your annual pass? As we were at the counter already with this and other purchases, and I was like, oh, I'm not an annual pass holder. And he's like, oh, these are just for annual pass holders. And I was like, shouldn't there be a sign somewhere? So after that I deliberately checked. There was nothing ever anywhere in the case, whatever, that said these were just for APs. So I was kind of annoyed by that. I was like, you got my hopes up. So I've seen a couple of these up for trade on people's boards, but I just didn't really want one. I kind of wanted all of them. Actually, there is one I wanted more than the rest, but I couldn't find that one. So I'm so excited that I was able to find this complete set on that site. They really do have some amazing deals. Okay, here they are all together. The number one pin that I wanted out of this series was this Maleficent here. And oh my god, I'm noticing like all the details, like the little dragon pieces up here. This is so pretty. They all have different backgrounds. I like this Aurora pin a lot too. I like the crown, the roses. Almost reminiscent of like thorns, but like, or actually in a way, like look, it's like she has like really beautiful, vibrant leaves, and over here it's like they're not so nice. They're not so nice. So I really like how those two go together. Aurora's hair looks beautiful, even if her head looks, yeah, like it's kind of square. That's all right, or triangular maybe. Do you see that? You see the triangle? You see it? Yeah. But the background is gorgeous, and I kind of like, she almost has like a hypnotized look in a way, so I like that. The second set of pins I really, really love were the Mad Hatter and Alice, especially the Mad Hatter, which I'm surprised. Like, Alice is beautiful as always. She's surrounded by daisies and the little, I can't think of what they're called. I'm sure there must be a name for these guys, but like the toast butterflies. That's what I'm gonna call them. I'm sure some of you are like shaking your head right now, but toast butterflies it is. And then here, look at the tea party reference around the border. I think that's so cute. The ones I care the least about, but are still cute, are the Hook and Peter Pan set. I really like Hook. I just don't care at all for Peter Pan, to be quite honest. I'm much more of a villain in this movie, so that's all I gotta say about that one. And now finally we get to find out who the mystery YouTuber was that I purchased some pins from and sent me this beautiful package. And it is Karen from Karen's USA Adventures. Karen is just a fabulous person. She's so much fun. I love watching her videos. Like, she is an instant click for me. And I'd be surprised if she was not an instant click for you. I feel like the only reason you might not be subscribed to her is because you have not met her yet. So please make sure to go in my description box and find a link to one of Karen's most recent videos. I'm filming this a bit in advance from when I'm posting it, so I'm assuming she's had a ton of fabulous videos since. So I will pick one that is one of my favorites and I will post it down below. Also, Karen has been doing like some incredible giveaways. You're gonna want a piece of that. Now, Karen, she went I'm not gonna lie to you, she went a little crazy. Did she go a little crazy? She went a little crazy with pins. I can say that with love. She thinks I'm just as crazy as she is, I think. I might be. But so, she bought a lot of pins last year, her first year of like really pin collecting, and I think she's just looking to narrow down her focus. And I was laying in bed one morning and I just was like, let me click on Facebook and see if there's any cool pins for sale. And sure enough, on Facebook, I forgot what pin group, but she was selling her collection. Some of her, I mean not the whole thing, but some pins that just didn't fit in her main collection. And I was pretty sure I was one of the first people to see it, but like, I instantly messaged her and I was like, tell me these, which I'll show you. These pins are still available, and they were. And Karen's so sweet, and I just looked in here and I saw something she sent me, and I cannot believe she sent it. Oh my god, Karen, your memory. That's so special. You're so sweet. I really love you, Karen. I truly do. I hope we can meet up at some point. I know we both love Disney and Disney, but none of our trips are overlapping. We're both going to Disney a lot this year, and none of our trips are overlapping. How about it? How crazy is that? But so, she gave me what she called mates rates, which I love. Like, no longer do I ever want to say friend prices. I want to be like mates rates. That's so great. I even asked her if she didn't want more money. Like, she was so generous with me. It was ridiculous. So, oh my god. And she said, thank you for being my first sale. You're very welcome, Karen. Karen is, like I said, awesome. I can't sing her praises highly enough, but she made up, like, I've seen this before, but she has made up like these little like YouTube business cards with her information on it. Let me show you. Super professional, right? Like, oh my god, look at this. And so here she is meeting Doug and Russell from Up. Love, love. Look at this picture. I want this picture, Karen. Give me your tricks. Did you really just stay until like there was no one else in the park? That's insane. Love it. And look here, she's is that Butterbeer in Universal. It's amazing. That's amazing. I have not had Butterbeer. I've had Butterbeer ice cream. That stuff is legit. And here's some of her other information in case you'd like to follow her also on Instagram. You absolutely should. Quick note, her videos are called Karen's USA Adventures. She is she is from England, and the first video I ever saw of Karen, she just caught my attention. Maybe I'll put that down there too. I'll put down like the first video that caught my attention from Karen, and then I'll put like a video from recent that I really loved, so you can just go get your fill of Karen. I mean, you won't get full, like, but you can get a taste of Karen. I'm sorry, Karen, that sounded so bad. Whatever. I think you'll like it, so I'm gonna keep that in. I'm not gonna edit that part out. I'm like actually crying a little bit. So the first thing I ever saw of Karen that made me hit that subscribe button, we weren't even talking yet, we weren't friendly yet, was she posted that she was doing 6 parks in a day. And I was like, what? And at the time, John and I were thinking we might do like a 2-week trip to Disney, and we might go to the water parks during that time, because otherwise I just don't want to do the water parks when it's going to take away from my 4 main park time. I really do want to do the water parks though. And we've since decided to change that. We're just going we're now going for my birthday in May for like a long weekend. My birthday's actually in April, but I can't go then. So we're going in May, and then we're going to go for a week in July. Anyway, so I was so intrigued. I was like, did this lady, this crazy lady, did she really go to all 4 Disney parks plus the 2 water parks? Because that's what was in my head at the time. No, she went to both Universal Studios parks and all 4 Disney parks. I was like, what? Like, I totally want to do the 4 parks in one day challenge. I always say I want to, and then I think about it and I'm like, do I really want to do that? Do I want to waste all that time being like going around? Kind of got to let me know like how you really felt about it. Should I do it? But all 6 parks in a day? Like, oh my god, that was crazy. You guys have to go watch it. She's so much fun. Alright, but what we're actually here for, well, we're not ready. We're not ready to go there yet, because Karen sent me something that is just the sweetest. Okay. Karen opened, during Vlogmas, if you haven't watched her Vlogmas, go watch all her Vlogmas, like make that your like this month mission to catch up on her Vlogmas. She opened 3 advent calendars. 3! Holy crap! I think she was feeling it by the end there. And one of them was a Tsum Tsum advent calendar, and she opened this Daisy duck, and this Daisy is like totally dressed up, kind of like a candy cane. She's so wintry, she's so cute, and I'm fairly certain I was a little like forward. You know, that darn American, right? In me, such a forward American. And I wrote on that video, I was like, no, got a lot of Tsum Tsums there, lady. If that Daisy duck manages, you know, to need a new home, I know someone who would like to have her. And she sent her to me. Oh, thank you, Karen. This is so sweet. Oh, I love her. And you know what? She is Christmassy, but we totally match. Oh my god, we like totally match today. We so do. But I would really keep this out all year round, especially, ooh, also like Valentine's Day. That's perfect. That's also gone. All right, but super cute. I'm going to just throw her up here with my little love collectible shelf. Now we got quite a few pins. Quite a few pins. Let's see. I think I remember what they all are. Karen, holy crap, did you package these all individually? You didn't have to do this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pins. Oh my god. So, I don't even know where to start. I think I might give the camera a break for a second and let's just go ahead and open these, and the next time you see me, through the magic of editing, these will all be ready to show to you. Okay, this first pin I want to show to you is an Acme fantasy pin. I mean, is it fantasy or is Acme licensed? I don't know. Whatever, it's an Acme pin. I should know this, I should. And it is Flynn and Rapunzel when they're like in that boat scene with the lanterns, and look, all the flowers are in her hair. And this is like, okay, John and I, as a couple, are definitely Rapunzel and Flynn Rider. Like, that is definitely the Disney couple that speaks most to our relationship and our souls. So I would like to collect a bunch of Rapunzel and Flynn Rider pins. I'm trying to keep the princesses down otherwise, but this is definitely like a scene / a couple that I desperately want to collect. And I could not believe the price she gave this to me for. It was ridiculously low. Thank you so much, Karen. This really made one of my pin dreams come true. The other pins I'm going to show you are all from an official Disney series, and man, Karen, I desperately need a second pin board for this princess I'm going to show you guys. Look, they're all going to be name tags from the Beauty and the Beast What's My Name cast member exclusive set. These were not cheap pins to get your hands on, but Karen gave them to me for a very cheap price. So I really can't wait to spoil you, Karen, when we do a swap this summertime. I really can't wait to spoil you. Now, I already have this pin, but when I bought this pin, and I bought it for way more expensive than Karen sold it to me, it had like a little blemish somewhere around here-ish, I think, and it just drives me nuts. It really does. I feel like most people wouldn't even notice it, but because she's my main princess, my main collection, it totally bothers me. So I'm so happy that I have this pin in perfect condition, and I can trade the other one to somebody who is not as crazy as me about that blemish. From that same set, I also got Maurice. Look at the little wrench they use as like his icon to show, you know, that he's an inventor. And this is perfect for my Disney Dads collection. I also got one of my very few Gaston pins. I think this one is really cool. I like that you instantly can identify it as Gaston, even though there's not that much going on. It's nice and simplistic. I got the wardrobe. Look at this pin. I think this is so much fun. I have been like dying to see this one in person. Oh my god, I love the wardrobe, especially from the original movie. I really like the live action as well. It's probably the only live action from Disney that I truly love, except for Christopher Robin. Those are my two faves. And I think this character is phenomenal in any form. Mrs. Potts, has she ever looked better than this? Oh man, guys, I think this is an absolutely stunning pin. I really want to make ears that look like this, for real. And lastly, but certainly not least, we have the Beast. I love his evening clothes. What is this, though? Who can help me identify this? What is this going on? Like, why is this his icon? Is it supposed to represent, like, the mirror? I don't know. Somebody help me out with that. I would like it better if that icon were different, but maybe if someone can explain it to me, I will love it. That was all the pins in this video, folks. I am going to take a minute to put all the pins from the video on a board so you can see all of them and think about which one was your favorite or maybe favorite set of the video. Okay, are you guys ready to see all the pins from today's video? Oh my god, I love this little pin board. It's so cute. Okay, I cannot wait to hear which ones are sticking out the most to you. Here's the whole thing all together. Definitely liking that there are some sets here. So again, we have that awesome Disneyland Annual Pass Holder cameo set. I decided to put that pirate one down there with Hook. We have a few other super cuties in a trade, along with some other awesome Hong Kong Disneyland Princess pins. Then some super adorable Disneyland Paris pals. Over here in the corner, I can't get closer, something is in my way, I really need to move this camera. I have my set of 6 What's My Name tags. I would love to get the others as well. And then here, I ended with just some really cute things. You know, just love it. And I mean, I'm really torn for what my favorite pin of this video is. I would definitely, if I could, I would just say everything Karen sent me. I'm really torn as to whether it's this pin here or one of these 2 name badges, but when I just keep looking at it, the Mrs. Potts is so calling out to me. It's unbelievable. So I'm going to go ahead and say the Mrs. Potts What's My Name badge is my favorite pin of the video. What is yours? Or what are yours? If you'd like to pick more than one, go for it. There's no rules here. My camera battery is telling me that it's time to end. So before it rudely cuts out on me, I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who was involved in this video, who traded with me, who sold something to me, who brightened my day, and especially a big thank you to Karen, who I'm so glad is my real life friend as well as a YouTube friend. Thank you so much, guys, for following along with me, and I'll see you real soon.